Hi, welcome to Sachin Study Tech. Today topic is performance evaluation. So performance evaluation can be loosely divided into two major phases. So first one is the priori estimates and second one is the posteriori testing. Priori estimates means refer to analyzing the performance of an algorithm before executing based on the theoretical calculation. Okay, if you want to write one program, before writing the program first you can write the algorithm. In that algorithm also you can analyze, that is you can calculate the time and space complexity, so by using mathematical notations. Here also posterior testing means refers to evaluating an algorithm performance execution based on actual running time. So he can see the major difference between posteriori analysis and priori analysis. Here the posteriori analysis is performance measurement. Here the priori analysis is performance analysis. So here it is done in algorithm. In posteriori analysis is done in program. So here it is a relative analysis, depends on the execution. So it is a program. But in priori analysis, absolute analysis, it is a mathematical notation. So in this case, in posteriori analysis you can write the program. That program will be depending on hardware and compiler. But here it is a priori analysis, it is an algorithm, so it is not depending on any hardware or compiler. So it is independent on hardware and compiler. So it gives the exact execution time. It takes 10 minutes or 10 seconds, 10 milliseconds, like that can give the exact time, okay, in program. But it gives an estimated time complexity. So here it can calculate the time and space complexity, estimated time, but cannot find out the exact time. But here it is the exact execution time. Does not use asymptotic notations. Okay, here in posteriori analysis does not use any asymptotic notation, but here uses the asymptotic notation, mathematical notation, to calculate time and space complexity of the algorithm. But in program it is not required. So here the time complexity varies across the system. Okay, time complexity maybe that program will be executed on different types of systems based on different operating system, different environment. It is depending on that environment. But here the time complexity remains the same. Okay, in algorithm you can calculate the time and space complexity by using asymptotic notation, mathematical notation. But in posteriori analysis, performance credit goes to hardware and compiler. Okay, so here it is a program is depending on the hardware and compiler, that's why the performance credit goes to hardware and compiler. But here priori analysis, it is independent of hardware and compiler, that's why here the performance credit goes to the programmer. Here execution after running the algorithm. So where you can calculate the time and the space. So executing after running the algorithm, you can calculate the, gives the exact time. But here analyzed before execution. So algorithm analyze the time complexity and space complexity. So it is a expensive. So it gives the actual running time in posteriori analysis. But here priori analysis, it is a not expensive, that is it can have the theoretical calculations. So these are the major difference between posteriori analysis and priori analysis. Thank you.